People are hilarious. I love when people pop on my channel and like fucking, threatening to beat me up or want to live stream fight with me, and I usually just kind of laugh these people off. To me it's kind of fucking, it's hilarious, how you're typical, how the typical slave, thinks, as in like I say something that triggers them on my channel or on one of my videos, like on my last video, called Douchebags We're All One, where I explain on that video that human beings, us human beings, we're born into a matrix, we're born into a system, an indoctrination system that starts to take hold on us from a very early age. Everything that we are, personality-wise, almost everything that we are, if not everything that we are, has been influenced by religion, Hollywood movies, the education system, music, the system, the matrix. It molds you into the slave that you are today, and it's been doing this for thousands and thousands of years. To the point where humanity is no longer psychic. Not as psychic as we used to. A lot of our senses are dormant. Even scientists today, when they like I read somewhere online. I'm not too sure how true this is, so I'm not gonna say whether or not this is a fact, that this is true. But scientists took DNA tests on mummies of our ancient past, mummies like they found in South America, or mummies they found in Egypt and all that, and they took DNA tests, and then they compared the DNA of our ancient ancestors with the DNA of human beings today, and we're missing. Our ancient ancestors have a shitload more of genetic material in their DNA compared to what we have today. So our ancient ancestors were better looking, they were more intelligent, they were more, physically fit. Better looking would fall into that, I'm pretty sure. But they were just, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they were more psychic. Fucking So yeah, that just goes to show just how if it is true, and I'm sure it is, because fucking because if you were to compare human beings in the ancient past, back during the time of the pyramids and all that, and these like even in in the Greek ages with their temples and all that, and back when they were pagans, in a lot of ways they were a lot more superior to their fellow man, to what man is today. But anyway, so yeah, so in that video I pretty much say that humanity is heavily influenced. Who we are, personality-wise and everything like that, is heavily influenced by the system, by the matrix. So, do you know who you truly are? I don't think anybody does. As far as psychic potential goes, as far as likes and dislikes, fucking everything that you think you like is probably programmed by fucking, you're probably programmed into liking that. Well, I know you are, definitely to some extent. You're programmed into liking that shit by Hollywood movies, by music, fucking, this programming takes its toll upon people at a very early age. So by the time you grow into adults, become an adult, the programming has already taken its toll, and you're now a plastic person. You're fake. You're fucking, you're part of the sheep. You're part of the herd. And even if you fucking, you could say that, well, I'm into punk rock and I'm a Satanist and I wear all black. Most people don't do that. Well, fucking, you don't have to say you're a black sheep. Maybe you don't follow the system. Maybe you don't follow the fucking majority, but still, in a lot of ways, you still do. So fucking, there's levels to this sheepism, and the lower the level you get, the more you fall in line with being your own person, your own individual, a lone wolf, but nobody's been able to really shed their sheep clothing and really become that fucking person. in this society, in this matrix. Nobody has done that, and I bet, and if you people want to say different, then point me to one fucking person that has, and I guarantee you can. But anyways, though, people get triggered by some of the truths that I bring up on my channel and shit like that. Like this one specific person that fucking I think he was probably just talking shit anyways, and probably didn't. I get the sense that he didn't even really mean what he said, but still, I still fucking kind of find that funny, and it still kind of gets to me in some way when I do read shit like that, because fucking people love to act tough, and for all the wrong reasons too. It's like the fucking it's this false sense of pride, like they have to impress the girl, or perhaps impress the guy, and fucking or they have to impress, it's all about the cool points and shit like that. Again, this false sense of pride, this sheepism, this fucking following the herd, this following the crowd and all that. People want to fucking hop on my channel, act tough towards me, talk shit to me, but yeah, fucking they only talk shit to me because they know they can get away with it. They know they can't seriously get hurt. So fucking so when I say, well, fucking why do you have to challenge me to a fight? Why don't you go down to Hollywood and get up in the face of one of those big shot Hollywood stars, or one of those one of these very powerful politicians that control the world, that fucking why don't you stand up in the face of the government, in the face of the ones that control the government, and challenge them to a fight, challenge them, take them on head to head. But you don't got the balls to do that. Oh, well, I might end up in jail, or they might kill me. So, this is a textbook definition of a fucking coward. This is the textbook definition of a punk. Well, then again, I don't even know if the word punk is even in a textbook or not. But this is just, a manner of speaking. That this is fucking pretty much, this is the definition of a punk. This is what, I'm pretty damn sure it's the definition, 100% of what a punk is. Fucking somebody that fucking only wants to fight those, or threaten anyone else that fucking, that is either fucking weaker than them, or fucking, as in like, they probably have a broken leg, or fucking some sort of handicap, or fucking somebody that they know, really can't fucking hurt them, and fucking, but yet, when it comes to fucking, their slave masters, or anybody that really can't put down the foot on their fucking bitch asses, and then right away, the bitch comes out, it's like, oh no, I don't want to fight you though, you're cool, and it's like fucking, it's like, yeah, you're a fucking douchebag, and again, so, fucking, my video, douchebags, we're all one of them, and I'm no exception. You don't see me out there getting in front of the fucking government's faces, or really really doing what I have to fucking do in order to free my life, because I'm scared, because I'm a coward. But this is something that I can admit, unlike most people. Most people can't even fucking admit this, because fucking that's just how far gone they are when it comes to this Matrix, when it comes to the system and all that. It reminds me a lot like that quote from the Matrix, when Morpheus said to Neo, you have to understand, Neo, that that most of these people aren't ready to be unplugged. Most of these people are so helplessly inured, so helplessly dependent upon the system, that they'll fight to protect it. So fucking, it's easier to say that, you're not scared of nothing. It's easy to say that if I go to prison, nobody will take my booty. But when it really comes down to it, though, most guys that do go to prison, and I guarantee, most guys that fucking do go to prison end up getting raped in fucking prison. I guarantee said that fucking same shit before they fucking went in prison. Oh, they'll have to kill me if they're gonna touch my booty. But guess what? It wasn't the case. So fucking and I can say this about fucking almost anyone and everyone, and so if you want to fucking be a real man, fucking stand up to your slave masters, don't try to prove something with me, don't try to kill the messenger. I'm just the messenger, and you You know, fucking well, I guess you could kill the messenger, but you can't kill the message. But you know, but you shouldn't. I mean, don't try to kill the messenger. You know, I'm helping you. So fucking yeah. I mean, fucking, it's a joke. You know.